Morning everyone, and welcome to this very short yoga routine which will take only 20 minutes to complete. So let's start in a comfortable seat. Lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back, close the eyes. Taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, side out. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more time. Continuing with neck rotations in the one direction. And the other direction. Open the arms to the side, bend backwards, and exhale, give yourself a hug. Inhale, arching the back. Exhale, rounding the back. On your next inhale, open the arms, grabbing the right elbow with the left hand and coming on your knees. Lengthen the spine and slide your right leg open. Continue breathing. Releasing both arms, now leaning over to the left, supporting on your left hand, stretching the arm and leg. If possible, lift the leg. And inhale, come back and bend over towards the right leg. Coming back to center. Bringing the opposite elbow up. The right hand helps to stretch it open. Sliding the left leg to the side. Breathe. And release the right arm down on the floor, stretching the left side of the body. If you wish, try lifting the leg. And inhale to come back up and bend on the other side. Taking a few breaths here. And coming back to center. Your left hand behind your back, lifting the hips, arching the back, stretching the arm above the head. Repeating a few times. Keep breathing. Maybe stopping on one side for a couple of breaths, arching the back. And repeat on the other side. Interlace the hands behind your back or grab a strap. Bend forwards, the top of the head on the floor. Lift your hips away from your heels. Rabbit pose. And slowly come out of the pose. Make sure you've got some space in front of you. Step your right leg forwards in low lunge, left elbow over the right. Bend back. A couple of breaths. And then slowly straighten the right leg, fall forwards. Option again to interlace the fingers behind the back or grab a scarf. Breathe into the back of the right leg. Inhale again, left hand on the floor, stretch the right arm to the sky. Here there's an option to lift the back knee off the floor. turn to look towards the ceiling. And exhale. Here we're going to stretch into a plank position and take 5 breaths. Heels to the back of the room, crown of the head to the front of the room, tucking the tailbone, engaging the core. Exhale, knees, chest, chin on the floor. Inhale, cobra. You can open the legs. Let's stay here in the pose for a couple of breaths. Shoulders away from your ears, and then slowly bringing yourself back into a child's pose. Just the breath here, and coming up, repeating on the left side. Left leg forwards, right elbow on top of the left, arching back. Breathe. And slowly straightening the left leg, hips back, arms behind your back. You can interlace, this is optional. Breathe into the back of the left leg. Soft face. Inhale, come forwards. This time right hand on the floor, left arm up. Option to lift the back knee off the floor, coming into a twist. Your gaze is towards the top arm. Exhale, palms on the floor. Step back into plank for 5 more breaths. Lengthen the body. Drop the hips down. Engage the core. And exhale, knees, chest and chin on the floor. Inhale, lift the chest off the floor. This time we'll grab the hands behind the back, lift them away, lift the chest, and option to also lift the legs. Strong back. Relax the face and make sure you're breathing. And relax everything on the floor, one cheek on the floor. Wiggle the hips. Enjoy the short rest. Hands by the side of the chest. Press yourself back and up into downward facing dog. Walk the dog, pedaling the feet, bending the knees. Here, make sure your shoulders are externally rotating. You can bend the knees. And inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. Open the arms to warrior 2. Strong legs. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Right arm by the side of the face. Left arm on the back thigh. Exhale, come to triangle pose. Keep the right knee slightly bent. The top arm extended towards the sky. Your gaze up. On your next exhale, support the right elbow on the knee. Stretch the left arm. Side angle stretch. Really feel the length between your heel and your fingers. Coming forwards into a forward fold. Hands can be on the floor if you're reaching, or option to leave them on your hips. Inhale, let's turn towards the left leg and slowly step back into a plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, elbows by the side of the body. Inhale, cobra, open that chest. Exhale, stretch back up in downward facing dog, and prepare to repeat on the left leg. Inhale the leg up. Exhale, step forwards, knee over the ankle. Exhale, sink down, open the arms, fingers moving in the opposite directions. Reversing the warrior, inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale, triangle pose. Micro bend the left knee. Open the top shoulder. Gaze towards the top arm. Exhale, bending the knee, supporting the elbow on it. Now stretching the entire right side of the body, from the toes to the fingertips, and releasing back towards the middle, hands on your hips or interlacing again behind your back. This is your choice. Transfer the weight so it's equally spread between your heels and your toes, and relax the neck. Coming halfway up and bringing your feet a little closer, coming to a yogic squat. Elbows inside your knees, palms to the chest. Lengthen the spine. And then slowly find your way down on the floor. Bring your feet together, drawing a diamond shape with your legs, grabbing onto your ankles and gently pressing the knees, making an effort to keep your spine long, in particular the lower back, and slowly coming up. Straighten both legs, arms above the head, keeping your spine as straight as you can, coming into a forward fold. Release the arms wherever they reach. Don't worry about reaching to your feet. Relax the head. Keep breathing. Keep relaxing the entire body over the legs. Inhale to come up, and make sure you've got some space behind you, bringing your knees in and start rolling up and down, gently massaging the spine, and one more roll back and we'll transition into the plow pose. So if your feet don't touch the floor, don't worry about it. Make sure your lower back is supported. It's okay if they hover. Otherwise, if you can find the floor with your toes, stretch the arms down, maybe even interlace the fingers. This is a great stretch for the entire spine and the neck. Stay here. And releasing the arms slowly, bringing yourself back vertebra by vertebra. Try to engage your core muscles, and let's bring the legs down on the floor, knees bent, feet as close to your hips as possible, hip distance apart, and let's lift the hips away from the floor. Again, Arms can be on the floor or interlace fingers behind your back. And slowly release your hips down. Right ankle over the left knee, grabbing behind your left thigh or behind your left knee. Make sure the top of the body is on the floor. Shoulders are as relaxed as you can. The head is on the floor. Gently keep pulling the left leg towards you. And then release. Cross the right leg over the left, bringing both knees to the left side. Arms open so they're perpendicular to the body. Look towards the back arm. And take a few breaths into that spinal twist. You can close the eyes. And slowly coming back to center. This time bringing the left ankle onto the right knee, grabbing behind your right thigh or behind the knee. Releasing the top of the body on the floor. And gently keep pulling your right thigh towards the chest. Left knee opening forwards. And then release, crossing the left leg over the right, coming to your spinal twist. Keep looking towards the back arm. Make sure both shoulders are on the floor. Come back to center. Make sure you're comfortable. You can either stretch your legs or keep them bent, the knees supported against one another, feet as wide as your mat. Let's place the hands on the belly and focus on your breath. Just follow the natural rise and fall of the belly. And after a few rounds, let's prepare for square breath. Taking an inhale to the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue like so. And if 5 is too long for you, you can reduce the count or increase it if you feel you have the capacity. Complete 4 more rounds of square breath, keeping your face relaxed and your entire focus on the belly and its movement. After you've completed the final round, you can release the arms by the side of the body, palms facing up. Open the legs as wide as the mat. Allow the feet to fall out. Bring the chin into the chest. Relax the facial muscles, especially the forehead, the jaws, the lips. Unclench the teeth and allow the whole body to relax into the mat. Let go of any control of the breath and totally surrender to the feeling of relaxation. And very gently, slowly start coming back to the body, moving the fingers and toes, maybe giving yourself a nice stretch. And then bring the knees into the chest, rocking gently side to side. Bring the knees over to one side, staying in embryo pose for just a couple of breaths. And when you feel ready, come back to a comfortable seat, keeping your eyes closed. Just take a moment to feel into the body, any sensations, any changes that might have occurred. And let's bring the hands to the middle of the heart. And here let's take a moment to think of 3 things that we are grateful for. Once you've done that, your practice for today is complete. Have a wonderful day.